Okay, y'all, we got a new toy coming. It's on the way. It's coming out of Alabama. The guy's supposed to be delivering it here in about 20 minutes or so. So we should be able to figure out what this is and make sure it's what I think it is. And I've been looking for one for about probably 10 or 15, probably 8 or 10 years, maybe 12 years. And I ain't been able to find one yet. I'm pretty sure this is an original one. So I seen it on Marketplace the other day. I bought it, and they're delivering it. Like I say, it's coming out of Alabama. It's going to be pretty neat. It should be something cool for the channel. It should be something cool for me personally, and it should make my life a lot easier a couple times a year. And maybe I can use it for Ronnie and Joey also a little bit if they need it. So we're going to, it should be here, shortly, and we'll figure it out and see if it's what I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure that it's going to be what I think it is. It looks to be. I've got 30 or 40 pictures of it, and like I said, I've been looking for one non-stop. I can't find one. This is the first one I found in like about 10 years. So I went ahead and bought it. The guy's delivering it. It's coming up. Said he's hauling it 430 miles to us. So he left out early this morning. This is a Saturday morning. The cows are down there bellowing. They want some feed. The goats are hollering. The chickens are crowing. The dogs barking. Everybody wants to be fed this morning. I'm waiting on this delivery to show up, and we'll see what it is and see if well, I should know what it is, but we'll see if it's going to do what I want it to do. I'm sure it will, and I'll let y'all in on it here shortly, as soon as it gets here. There it is, y'all. So it's going to be a short clip because we got to get it unloaded. We'll walk around it real shortly. Okay, y'all, here it is. You saw that short clip of us getting it off the trailer. That was an extreme pain in the butt, so I didn't video it. I can't see the screen, so I'm hoping y'all can see here. This is going to be a 1965 Chevrolet 18-wheeler, or it's classified front nose forward, some shit like that. But anyway, for all due purposes, it's an 18-wheeler. Somebody might say it's a 10-wheeler, and a 14-wheeler. I'm actually, 18-wheelers have double tandems. This is a single axle, but this is an old one. It come out of you can see it there on the side of it. Oklahoma. That's where she come from. Look at that. The mirror even made it, but just barely. The old truck, pretty good old truck. It looks like, from what I can see. It's crazy. Somebody made that air tank. I'm not exactly sure what that air tank's for. I ain't looked into it. This is the first time I'm opening this door. They've got the clutch pedal wired down to keep the clutch right. Rats have ate the wiring off right there, which that ain't no problem. We'll fix it. That comes up to here, it looks like. But anyway, just a little stuff in it. It does have the heat and air box over there. They did put a I'm sure that's fire extinguisher kit. Normal. This is probably pull for the brakes, the air brakes on it. This is for the tractor brakes for sure. It's got double air lines coming up to it. It's got a single seat in it. That looks like it's factory. Does not look like it's ever had a fuel tank. I mean, it's got the grommet, but it don't look like the fuel tank's been there. Fuel tanks are here. But there's this switcher here that makes me think that maybe they could switch it between this fuel tank and that fuel tank, you know, switch it back and forth for long days. But it's got them double saddles on them. That's pretty crazy. Look at the VIN up here. The VIN is an H6. So whatever that means, that might be a V. This might be a regular truck cab that somebody's put on here. They had a radio delete there. But, oh, it says it's got 40,000 miles on it. Look at that. It's got an air gauge in it. That is cool as hell. The air gauge. And it's got the RPM gauge. RPM gauge. Oh my God. This is just absolute cool at its finest. This is what gets my motor running. I like this kind of stuff. You got that there. You got a little bit of rust in it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm trying to figure out about a year that it was still running in operation. And you know, this is AMCO service, whatever. So that's whatever. It had a handle there at one time where you climbed up in it. So that's pretty neat. It's a C60. It's got air brakes on it, obviously. Just to me, this is super cool. I was getting ready to hit the high road when I saw that wire dangling. But that wire is for the, I'm sure it's for the turn signal. I mean the lights there. Somebody took them off. Goes that front. Yeah, the rats ate it right there. So the rats ate some stuff, but I think I can fix it. If it's not totally locked up. But even if it's locked up, I can still fix it. Well, I don't know if it's locked up or not, but this thing's got double thermostats, so they think it's a 366. I'm not too sure. I'll have to look at it at a later date and see exactly what I think it might be. But we've got a ground wire. That's a ground wire. That's a hot wire. Damn. Wires have come a long way in 20 years or whatever it was. It's got a little rust in it, don't get me wrong. But it's not as bad as some of the other trucks I've got. Right here you can see it easier. Company. That's just screams cool to me. There's another fuel tank. These are called glad hands. That your one of them's for your emergency brake, and one of them's for your service brake. The that little bracket, it's the electricals there. Somebody's cut it off. You know, people find these old trucks and they try to scrap this and they try to scrap that. It's got a 2-speed rear end in it. That's a pretty big rear end. I noticed that the other side, the axle seal's leaking in it. If I can find it. I don't know that I can get to the dipstick. Yeah, I need something to climb on to get to the dipstick on it, to pull it. But basically somebody used this. They pumped this up, put air in it, filled it full of fuel, and started it to make it run. It's got a fuel filter on it. It's going straight to the carburetor. So obviously they think that the fuel tanks was bad, or they probably knew the fuel tanks was bad, and they fired it up. This guy that had it, he claims that he unhooked it from a trailer that was there. So There's a big copper wire, copper hose. It's on the air line that goes back throughout it. What's got my mind a little screwed up here. It's got a brake, the hydraulic line going down. Now, I guess that could be the clutch. Goes down to the clutch slave cylinder, and that's why the clutch is all the way down. Let's see if we can see anything up underneath this thing. Damn. There's an air tank. The dog just scared the hell out of me. She laid the ball down. See the ball rolling? And it rolled past my head there. You know. That switcher is definitely for all the fuel tanks. Look how big that damn transmission is. That must be a damn 10-speed transmission or something. I'm out of my league, guys. I'm out of my league. But let's get over here and see what we can see. Make sure there ain't no big ass snakes or nothing laying up under here with me. Don't look like it. Okay, that air line comes back to this tank. Okay, then it goes on back. This damn thing's got dual exhaust, dual glass packs. There's another air tank over there. Okay, so we got 2 air tanks. And we got 2 fuel tanks. Okay, that goes in there, that goes in there. And there's an extra fuel tank line right there. So it did have the one behind the seat. Somebody has just took it out. That's fine. We can figure all that out. That ain't no big deal. The clutch is there. I'm trying to find where the slave cylinder is. Or, you know, what they would classify as slave cylinder. It's over there on that side. Yes, it is hydraulic. See it there? She's throwing the ball up under her again. Throw the ball out there for her. So you're going chasing the ball. Okay, there's the slave cylinder. So, basically, we got one hell of a transmission. The brake is on the brake is on that. And they got the rear end in neutral. That's why it's rolling. I thought the front of this thing might have hydraulic brakes on it, but it does not. It does have air brakes. You see the air brakes there. So this thing is a bona fide original, just like I thought it was from the pictures. 18-wheeler. Now some of these trucks, okay, you got a blue and red, a blue and black coming off that rear end, and that's the one that's 8.5 inside. Some of these trucks, they make them look like this, and they're not really an 18-wheeler. So that's what I was trying to find out. If this thing was indeed an 18-wheeler, and it is, and you don't see them every day. So your hydraulic clutch slave cylinder, your air brakes. So I'm pretty sure you can still buy all this stuff. It does have a regular heater box like a regular pickup. From what I know about these trucks, from here back, it's the same thing as a regular pickup. From there forward, it's totally different. Basically, they put these steps underneath the body to make it look taller. That the front fender there is totally different. The hood's a lot shorter. So the actual cab itself is the same, but everything else is different. And it looks like this truck's number 47. So they must have had a damn ton of these trucks. There's a wrinkle right there that ain't supposed to be in there, but it's been in there a long time. But it looks good. I mean, I like it. I'm glad for it. I'm glad to have it. This here, you know, they was pulling something heavy as hell with that. But what I'm gonna use this thing for, I believe, when I get it running, is I'm gonna have me a trailer, and I'm gonna haul hay with it. This thing I can haul 2 loads a year instead of hauling 6 or 8 loads a year with them other trucks. And them other trucks, I'm tearing them up, hauling with them. This thing, you know, I don't think it's gonna have any problems. Most hay I use in a year is about 50 bales. You put a 45-foot trailer on here, a 50-foot trailer, you can put 20, you can put 28, 30 bales on there, something like that. So 2 loads, I'll have 60, I'll have plenty. So that's what the deal is. I opened the hood, the air compressor and all is still in it. Everything seems to be there except, you know, minor stuff. The radiator, I can get that anywhere. The fuel tank, I can get that anywhere. So, you know, this is gonna be a cool build here, I believe. And when I find out more, I'll let you know on it. Y'all give us a thumbs up for filming it. Subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already, and we'll catch you on the next one.